of Animal Astrology forecast for June 18th to the 25th. I'm just going to write it in here. If you're just tuning in now, let me know in the chat where you're tuning in from and write it below in the comments. I have a bit of a cold, but it's okay. It's just old energy going through my body, and I accept that. Okay, so I'm going to write it in the comments. Also, if you are following me, go to my Instagram. I'm also live there for Animal Astrology Forecast for June 18th to the 25th. Let me just put this in. This just takes me a little bit. It is also Father's Day today. Yay. Okay. Give me just a second. I'm just going to pin that. And here, good morning, Pure Zen Beauty. I'm so glad you're here. Thank you for joining me. So, let me know in the comments below if you're here so I can say hi to you. So this is a forecast for this week. I'm going to go through the main card theme, and then I'm going to go through each astrological sign. I'm going to give a animal guide card, and then I'm going to go through the gray wolf word of the week. That's what I'm going to do. And then I'm going to head off. Okay. So there's Happy Father's Day. It is Father's Day today. So all of you fathers out there who are doing double duty, you're a mom and a dad at the same time, I really am honored that you're on this planet. And also, if you don't have any kids and you have fur babies, you're also a dad and a mom at the same time. And all of our dads and all the father figures in the spirit world, let's wish them a happy Father's Day and all in between. So it is a new moon in Gemini today, so we've got a lot of things going on. So new moon in Gemini, which is air energy. Oh, there goes my pen. Air energy. Excuse me. So it's double air, so that means it is the sun in Gemini and it's the moon in Gemini. I have a moon in Gemini. So it's a great time to be starting to learn things. So learning, chatting, inviting people over. It's a good time to do that. And there's also other things in the works behind with the planets. So I don't want to go too much into detail with that. Like there's the sun, the moon, and Mercury. Mercury is all about communication. Excuse me. And so there's a lot of dreaming going on. Dreaming this coming week, dreaming, fantasizes, going through new ideas. So this is all about new ideas and shaking out the old. The old systems are breaking down and people will resist that. It's normal. The old patriarchal systems that were built on fear are breaking down. So, and there's a lot to do with, there's Pluto that's going to be in retrograde. There's a whole bunch of stuff. There's and what comes in pain, there's also gifts, right? Whatever was painful in the past is starting to be, oh, that's the gift. And you're going to have the feeling of not going back to the past, turning down an offer, just saying no to friends or whatever. Anyways, I don't want to go too much into detail about that. So with that being said, let's go to the main card. I am using Denise Lynn's animal guide cards. Excuse me. Take some coffee. It's a little dry in my house. Okay. So we're going to go into, they're called native spirit cards. And let's do that for the main theme. Also, if you could follow me on my Instagram, my TikTok, and subscribe to my YouTube channel and like my business page, I would really love it. And I also have a deeply intuitive Facebook group if you want to also do that. There's a link up here, down there for Instagram. There's a link in my bio. And share my video. Let people know that this is going on every Sunday at 9 a.m. Okay, let's go to this. Two of them want to come out. I'm only picking one. Oh, this is interesting. The trickster. Interesting. The trickster card, which is, looks like the fox. Yeah. The trickster spirit. So this is the fox. So this is all about redirection. It is not about tricking people. So this is all, well, it could be people that are also not being themselves. And it could be also you. Are you not being yourself around people? Are you showing only what people want to see? There's my dog. So this is all about redirection. So this coming week is all about redirection and knowing yourself and knowing what you project or who you project. And I feel like this is a really good card. If you've seen foxes, I know I've seen a couple. So that's telling me redirection. Redirection. This needs to be healed. Give me a second. I'm going to open the door for my dog. He always likes to be in my things. Come on. Come on, you. My little mascot. This is in real time, everybody. So, yeah, there goes mine. Hi, Bubs. Hi, Bubba. Okay. His real name is Bailey, but I call him Bubba. He's really cute. Okay, so let's go to the main. Good morning, Justine. Let's go to Aries. Aries. For the Aries. Let's go to Aries. Go from Aries to Pisces. So Aries. Ooh, Aries, this is what I'm getting for you. Okay. So Aries, I'm getting the wolf spirit. So the wolf spirit is really interesting. So the wolf spirit is all about taking, and I feel like Aries, I feel like it's you resisting where you're going to be at. And I feel like there's a lot of lessons that you're going to be learning. Doesn't mean that you go back to what didn't work. It's all about saying, oh, what is working now? Maybe you're taking care of, part of a family of other people. Maybe perhaps you're also this week looking at what holds up a family and how to make it work better. So I feel like that is all about the wolf teaching. The wolf teaching is very powerful. And the shadow side of it is all about taking what's been painful and actually seeing the medicine in it. What's the medicine in this? Why is this person, or why is this event, or why is it triggering me? And what is the teaching here? What's the medicine? Wolf is all about that, saying, why don't I just take that pain and transform it into medicine, and saying, oh, this is good. Okay, let's go to Taurus. Taurus. Ooh, isn't this interesting? This keeps popping up. Taurus, this is what I'm getting. This is the coyote. That could have been the coyote too. So the coyote is all about redirection. Even though you might get doors that are slammed in your face, knows, hey, Veronica, it's your first time. Very interesting, eh? So this is all about things that are going to look like a challenge at first. It's going to say, that no means I belong somewhere different. I belong somewhere different. And this is where I'm meant to go. And it's also tiptoeing and using your intuition, Taurus. Okay, love that. Let's go to Gemini. Let's go to Gemini. Gemini. Gemini, Gemini. Okay, so if you're Gemini, morning, Roberta. Morning, Veronica. So here is Gemini. So Gemini this week, I feel like the turtle is saying, you got to slow down. Slow it down, slow it down, slow it down. And also have boundaries. I feel like this coming week is all about you putting up your boundaries and actually instead of, and it might be also a time for you not to say much and just saying to people, it's almost like you don't have to really speak it. It's more like a physical thing where you're going to say, and people tend to know when there's a boundary that they don't cross. Okay. And this is for you Geminis because Geminis tend to be a talker and they don't know when or where your boundary is. So this week is all about you saying, I've learned that. I'm going to step away. And slowing down is going to be your big thing. Okay, Geminis like to help everywhere. But knowing when to slow down and say, this is the week for me to slow down. Let's go to Cancer. Cancer. Okay, Cancers. Ooh, this is interesting. So Cancers, this is what I'm getting with you. If you're Cancer, let me know in the chat. I really love to know. So this is the deer spirit. So this is all about you being super nice to yourself, Cancers. Cancers, you are tough on yourself. Cancers, keep going until you can't go anymore. So I feel like this week, be extra nice to yourself. There's a lot of healing, a lot of gentleness, and it needs to come from you. And if I get the sense that others are not very nice to you, also because you tend to be a mama. Cancers are like big daddies and big mamas. And I get the sense that this coming week is all about you being super nice to yourself. Take the whip off. I always say that to people. Take the whip off. Okay? Okay. Let's go to Leo. A bit of a cold. Let's go to Leo. Let's go to Leo. Leo. Oh, there's two cards. Haha. Okay, Leo. Okay, so Leos, this is what I'm getting with you. Leo, I get the sense with you, okay? Leo, this is all about listening to really great music and songs. Meditation, like really being in your space, okay, Leos? You're going to listen to people who just really support you and love you. I feel like this week you're going to be surrounded by people who get you, who understand you. And it's going to be like music to your ears. Okay? Leos? And I feel like also you have this ancestral story this coming week where it's going to pop up and rise, where you're like, nothing great happens to me. I'm always doomed. And I feel like that's going to be healed also. That's the sense that I get with this. You're going to be learning to be supported by those who really believe in you. And I feel like it's going to heal those old ancestral wounds of you not being enough, things going wrong. It's going to be healed this week. You're going to notice that. I would like to be a Leo. Well, I have a Leo rising, so let's go to Virgo. Let's go to Virgo. 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 Who are my Virgos? Okay. So Virgos, this is what I'm getting, the koi fish. Okay. So Virgos, I feel like this coming week is all about you working on the value of money, about where it's coming from, how you're going. I feel like this is a time for you to be working on where you are holding on or hoarding money, or you believe money. You know the saying, money grows on trees? I heard that when I was a kid. That is my Bailey. Now he wants to go outside. Okay, this is all about this. So I feel like there's going to be you working on these stories that, you have to work your butt off in order to be successful. I know I have some of that, but I feel like you're going to be working on this, Virgo, where you're actually going to be doing something different in order to get recognized. That's what it is, recognized. Okay. Let's go to Libra. Libra. Hi, baby boy. No, I'm not opening the door for you. You gotta stay here with me, okay? He's got like a teddy bear face. Okay, he's my little teddy bear. Okay, let's go to Libra. Oh, it picked it for me. Interesting. Seems to be 2 cards again. So Libras, if you're watching and looking, it seems to be you're really listening. And this is what it is, the eagle spirit. I feel like Creator has your back this week, and you're going to feel like you're going to feel really aligned with everything that's happening. Things are going to start lining up, and the Creator, this is what I call it, the Creator is supporting you. No matter what you're doing, Creator is supporting you and guiding you to the next step and the next step and the next step. So I feel like you're not going to analyze that too much. And I feel like you're also going to be doing a lot of clearing up things like old energy and old kind of ways. And I feel like you're also going to feel as though you're posturing yourself to really get over the old stories. That's the sense that I get. You're going to posture yourself. When I say that, that means that you're going to rebalance yourself so you can listen to the new stories and the new ideas. And I feel like you're going to have to entertain new ideas, and some people are not going to like that, especially the ones that have been in the past, withholding the past, staying into the past patterns, because it's more comfortable to stay there than is actually to move ahead. Okay, so Scorpio, let's go to Scorpio. Let's go to Scorpio. Let's go to Scorpio. 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 Okay. So who are my Scorpios? Ooh, this is interesting. Scorpios, this is what I have for you. It is all about you being forced. Scorpios are hard workers. Let me tell you that. If you ever hire a Scorpio, they are hard workers. And I feel like there's going to be a forced way of you resting. The bear medicine is coming, and it's saying, hey, you, Scorpio, time to rest. It's almost like feeling like a bit of a burnout, because Scorpios are really good workers. Like if you ever want a good worker, hire a Scorpio. Okay. And the bear medicine is saying you need to sleep a little bit more and take care of yourself. Self-care. Self-care is going to be really important for you, and it's going to be almost forced. It's like, really? And things might get to you. I'm going to tell you. You're going to get triggered. But the bear medicine says, shh, take time out. Take the time out. Take the time out. It's really telling you, take some time out. Okay, let's go to Sagittarius. I know, because my mom's a great worker. I think that's where I got my work ethic from. Okay, let's go to Sagittarius. 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 Ooh, I like this for you, Sag. So if you're Sag, let me know in the comments below. Sagittarius, I feel like you're going to be exploring and just waiting. Exploring and waiting. That's what I get the sense of. And not being impatient and zigzagging and being scattered all over the place, because little seahorses, when they get nervous, they tend to float everywhere. They zigzag. And I feel like this week is all about you really being patient and really sitting still and waiting for the next guidance to come. And that's what it's saying. Waiting. And you're not going to be eaten up. You're not going to be eaten up. Let's go to Capricorn. Let's go to Capricorn. Who are my Cappies here? Who are my Capricorn people? Who are my Capricorns? Who are my Capricorns? Okay, Capricorn, this is for you. Capricorns, this is for you. Okay, I know a lot of Capricorns. Okay, Cappies, this is for you. Cappies are great leaders. They are. And I get the sense with this is all about you not rehashing the past. Okay, not talking about the past over and over and over and expecting something different. You know what insanity is? Doing the same thing over and over and over and expecting a different result. Okay. And I feel like the past is meant to teach you how things can be better, not to bring it up as though you're making a point. Because the past is here to help you with certain things. Yes, it is. But the elephant, when it's turned upside down, I feel as though in order for you to heal and have that good medicine, you need to take things that are part of a more, how do you say, more of a spiritual traditions and stuff like that, and then saying, oh, this worked, this worked, this worked. And this is what the elephant is saying, is not to sit on people, okay, and make them agree with you. So this is part of it. That's the energy I just got now. Okay. Because I got an image of an elephant sitting on people. Okay, let's go to Aquarius. Who are my Aquarius people? Exactly, love. Okay, let's go to Aquarius. Who are my Aquarius people? Aquarius people. Okay, Aquarius. Oh, interesting. Aquarius, this is what I'm getting with you. I feel as though you're reclaiming your power, and I feel as though this week you're going to notice people trying to take it from you, okay? And I feel like this is an old ancestral story that you grew up with, saying that people have to be, how do you say it? People have to be taking in order for them to feel powerful and heard and seen. But I feel like it's you saying, no, this is what I would like to do, but more in a loving, grounded way. In a loving, grounded way. More the feminine, more like, I walk into a room and this is my energy. Okay. This is what is healing for you. And letting go of the old pain and hurt. Okay, so let's go to Pisces. My last card. Let's go to Pisces. How is everyone? Let me know in the chat how everyone is doing. I'd really love to know. Let's go to Pisces. Pisces. Okay. Let's go to Pisces. Ooh, I love this for you. Pisces, this is what I'm getting with you. I feel like Pisces, it feels like you're actually, it's going to feel like you're going to another level, a higher vibration, if you want to say this, because this is all about the antelope. The antelope is going to a higher vibration. I feel like you're going to feel like as though you're going a million miles per minute. Okay. And you have these great ideas. And I feel like they're actually going to be taken well. They are. They're going to be taken well. And I feel like it feels like success. It feels successful. It feels healing. It feels, you're going to notice people looking at your ideas and saying, that's interesting. This is different and I like it. Okay. So with that being said, I have done all of the 12 astrological signs. I did pull the animal guide card for each. So let's go to the gray wolf word of the week. Okay. So with that being said, let me just tune in for a second. Yeah. So letting go of yesterday. I know it's Father's Day and it's all about, there's my dog. I don't know if you can hear him. He wants to go out. I can't do it yet. So, hi, I gotta wait. Can you wait 5 minutes? Just 5 minutes. Okay. So yesterday. So things from yesterday. Let me just, here. So things from yesterday. They all have its purpose. Things from yesterday have its purpose. And it's also to teach us what works and what doesn't work. And so even though we try to really take it from a more intellectual way, it doesn't always work. It can be good for practical things like writing an essay, writing things up. That's great. And changing a tire or doing math or stuff like that. That's what the intellect is good for. And so when we have, and there's also what happens is when we start to channel things from the higher realms, from the spirit realm, the creator's realm. I don't know why he's talking about this, but mathematicians actually channel things. They channel formulas. They channel, I know Einstein did this. And he really didn't rely on the intellect. He actually wasn't that great at math. I didn't know this. But Einstein really said that, just give me a second. I'm going to take my dog out. He really wants to go out. Here you go. Go on. Go on, you. All right. I'm back again. So anyways, what was my thought? Oh, yeah. So Einstein talked about the intellect as a servant, and not the intellect as a servant, as the pet, and intuition as the way to, I know I'm probably butchering this, but in a way, your intellect is here to help us, but our oh, really? Yeah, our intuition is pretty much what we follow. That's pretty much how I'm gonna sum it up. And so he's talking about the mathematician, about how the mathematician would always channel things. It would just come out of the blue. You would call it coming out of the blue, but that's what he mathematicians, how they get their, their proofs and all of their formulas and stuff like that. It doesn't come from the intellect. It really doesn't. Yeah, the creating the formulas, yes, that uses part of the left side of the brain, but I don't want to get too much into this, but yeah. And so when we start to have these downloads, these things that happen, it is for to share this information. It is share it with the world. It's to heal the planet. It's to heal the Mother Earth. And I feel like it's really important to know that. So it really, yes. So when we have those really, really smart people out there, which is great. I really, really love intellectual people. They're really great, but they don't always get their ideas from the intellect. They actually channel it. They don't really say it out loud or publicly, but they have ways to get all of their information. And you're gonna notice this more in, in journals and stuff like this when they publish it. They always say that it came from a higher source or through and mathematicians do meditate, by the way. Yes. Thank you. Yeah. So for some reason I need to talk about this, and Grey Wolf really wants to talk about this, about the intellect is really practical and it's useful. But mathematicians and people like Einstein and Stephen Hawking, they all get their information from a higher source. And it's scientifically proven that they do. Okay. I don't know all of it, but but I'm not going to go any further than that. But it is, yeah, it comes from a higher realm. We cannot logically understand this. And yeah, so Einstein says, when asked, how does it feel to be the smartest man in the world? He replied, I don't know. Ask him when you find him. That's funny. So, yeah. Um, yeah. So, a lot of these intelligent mathematicians get their downloads from somewhere higher. And as you call it creator, you can call it source, Buddha, it doesn't matter. God, but it comes from a higher realm. Yeah. So with that being said, I just want to, I'm going to end it with that, but I just really want to say happy Father's Day to my dad, to everyone out there, all the dads that are, pitching in more than usual, the ones in the spirit realm, and who are becoming dads today, who do double shifts, moms and dads at the same time. So without you, we wouldn't be where we are today. So even grandfathers, uncles, and cousins, nephews, whatever, they are part of the whole. So that really, they really, really are there to help us. And maybe you have a friend who's become a dad, or it doesn't matter. And women can be the dads also. Again. So, with that being said, I'm going to go, but I wish you all a great day. And thank you so much for showing up, for really, really, really tuning in for every Sunday at around this time, and let people know that this is going on because I really enjoy doing this. I really love helping. If this resonates with you, if it doesn't, that's okay. Take what you want and leave the rest. All right, everyone, take care, and I can't wait to see you again. Up multas.